Welcome back, baseball fans. 69-72 carryover league. We are back into a divisional matchup between first and fourth place teams, best and worst from a year ago, and oh, what a difference a year makes. We got a series between Las Vegas and Colorado. Colorado was a team of 2020 who really took us on a nice little crazy ride and got all the way to the divisional round of the playoffs where they got knocked out by the Giants. And Las Vegas was one of the worst teams in the league last year. Let's just look at the standings as we start today. We are going to play a game 6 here. But in the National League Mountain, it has been a big drop in the standings for the Colorado Rockies. Just have not gotten any traction at all this year. Haven't gotten hitting or pitching, and you have the two worst teams in this division a year ago. Portland and Las Vegas are sitting at 500 or above, which is astonishing, really. You're talking about getting the scraps. These are literally the 31st and 32nd teams in this league, and they're hanging in there. They're doing better than hanging in there, really. This series, Colorado really needed a sweep. They won the first two games in Colorado. Then they went to Las Vegas, and the wheels fell off the cart, as they like to say. Vegas wins 3 straight at home. They're up 3-2. We have a game 6 back in Colorado today. For Vegas, it'll be Tony Cloninger, got knocked around in his previous start, against Dick Dragon. Well, Dick Drago, but it's always much funner to call him Dick Dragon. Sounds like, some kind of porn name. So, it's kind of, funny, kind of, fun thing to do here with this Colorado team. We have a lot of shenanigans with the Rockies. We've been doing that for a while now. But let's get started. From the Rocky Mountain State, here is Ken Berry leading off for Vegas, 35, single 1-7 to line out. Tommy Davis, 1-8 single. Art Shamsky, 4-11, left X. Alea and is a 4-y awful and left, 47. And that's a single. Runs on the corners for Ron Hansen, 1-8. That is a 6-4-3 double play. All right, to get out of that mess. Joe LaHood, the latest guy to be stuck in the leadoff spot to try and get this team going, walks, which is what was the intention. Gagliano got kicked out of the leadoff spot because he was non-productive this year. 37, flies to left. Don Money all over the lineup. 56 pops to second. And Rick Money batting cleanup. K's. Alea used to bat there. Alea and Kingman have struggled all year. So top of 2, Bacabella, 2-6 single. Whitaker, 37K. A-Rod, the original one, 39's a walk. 2 on, 1 out for Tim Cullen, K. And with 2 outs, it's Ted Kubiak, and he bounces to second. Bottom of 2. Brandt, Alea, 1-2. Foul to catcher plus injury. Ouch. Well, their best player just got hurt. That's going to stink. Billy Cohen. Mr. Cohen's not your father, Brian. Now, if you know what that is, you can use the comment section. Cohen will be your left fielder. Kingman, 63. Pitcher, Cloninger's an E20. And he boots that one. Runner at first for Paul Ratliff, 57, lines a second. 2 outs for Sid O'Brien, 49, flies to center. Cloninger pitching better than last time. Top of the 3rd, Ken Berry, 39, flies left. Tommy Davis, 312, Lomax. And Shamsky, 58, triple 1-7, is a triple with 2 outs. It's Ron Hansen, 2-7. Let's take a look at Ron Hansen's card. Yes, he was Las Vegas's lone representative in the All-Star game last year because of the very high on-base percentage. Walks, homers, no defense, flexibility. Yeah, base hit, that's an RBI. That'll score a run. It's 1-0, and Vegas is 21 outs away from winning this series and being a game over 500. That's a pretty big deal. John Bacabella, 6'10", catcher's card. Ratliff is a 48 at catcher, and he makes the play. 1-0. Jolie, bottom of the third. 46 is a walk. Lahoud, 2-8, another walk. 2-1 for Gagliano, 65. Off the Cloninger card. Homer, 1-11. Of course he hits it. He doesn't have power. That becomes a single, not dot. And it's 1-1. Runners in the corners. They'll play back. It's early. Don Money, 58. Pops the third. Same thing. They'll play back for Rick Monday, 2-11. Center be question mark. Lahoud, 13, 14, 15 will try and score. And he does. Sack fly, 2-1. Runner at first, 2 outs for Brandt. Oh, Brandt got hurt. For Billy Cohen's not your father, Brian. 67, bounces to second base. Billy Cohen to Tim Cullen, and the inning's over. We go to the fourth. A 2-1 game. He was a Roman. Steve Whitaker, 38 is a K. A-Rod, the original one. Sky's the center. Tim Cullen, 410, center X. Center is Monday at 2E15. Oh, he plays that into a double. 2 outs for Kubiak. 32, let's take a look at Ted Kubiak. Look at these fireworks, folks. He's a 2E19 that's short, and he's a switch hitter. And plus, he can play at second and third as a 3. That means he's in the league. That versatility, good defense, sure. But the bat, he's a 249 hitter. 3-2, he just crushes this one. Yanks this one out of there, and suddenly, once again, the Rockies are in trouble. It's now 4-2, or 3-2. Ken Berry, 58. It's a single. Tommy Davis, 67. Pops the second. Bottom of the fourth. Here in Rado. Dave Kingman, 610. Center X. Ken Berry, you don't have to roll for him. He's a 1-0 in center field. You cannot get on base off this dude. Paul Ratliff, 310 Ks. Sid O'Brien, 412 left. You're starting to see, you know, Vegas's draft was panned, but an improved Ken Berry, an improved Tommy Davis, an improved Jim Rowland in the bullpen, an improved Woody Fryman, the top of the rotation. Those have been the key players that have made Las Vegas pretty good this year. Well, good this year. Well, not suck this year. That's probably how I should describe them. Art Shamsky, 49. Single 1-16 is a single. Ron Anson, 47 is a K. Bacabella, 37 is a K. And with 2 outs, it's Whitaker, 63. Bounces to short. This is Moolah at short. Don Money makes the play. We go to the bottom of the fifth, but before that, that's Paul's moment for station identification.
This is the Shrimp Trawler video channel. Este es el canal de videos de camaroneros.
Bottom of the fifth. Jolie, 56. Pops to second base. Lahoud, 2-4. Pitcher. Gagliano, 1-6 is a base hit. Money with 2 outs, 2-6, double 1-12 is a double. Second and third with 2 outs. Man, if Cloninger can get out of the mess and pitch enough innings to qualify for a win, might as well hook him. He's pretty awful against lefties. Speaking of a lefty, here's Rick Monday. 37 is a walk. He isn't quite there yet. He needs to get Billy Cohen out. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Let's take a look at Billy Cohen's card before he bats. There's Billy. Billy Cohen, bases loaded, 2 outs for Colorado. The pitch, 37 is a K. Will Cloninger be hooked? Yeah, I think he will be. We have very little confidence in him. So he'll come out. Drago in the 6th against A-Rod, 69, lines of short. Tim Cullen, 46, short X. This is Moolah, he makes the play. And Kubiak, 69, his big blast is a difference right now. Sky's the center field. The Kubiak blast. So Cloninger, quick hook. Just because we've seen this guy all year getting knocked around. And fortunately, he loaded the bases in that inning, and I think the ship was going to take on water. So they play it conservative. They get him out of there. They're going to get Ken Brett involved in this game. Now, here's Ken coming out of the Vegas pen in the 6th inning. It'll be Dave Kingman. Kingman, 69, single 1-7 is a line out. Paul Ratliff will leave. Batting for him will be Bob Tillman. The pitch to Tillman, 6-11, first X. And this is Tommy Davis, a 418, the only bad defensive player, and he gets a single. They should have improved their defense. They didn't. Sid O'Brien, he'll leave for Don Wirt. Don Wirt's going to pinch hit here. Play third base. 6-11 off Brett. First X again. Back-to-back first X. The only guy who's not good defensively. He gets a ground ball C, though. That's a big break. With the ground ball, that means that we got a runner at second and 2 outs for the leadoff guy, or for the number 9 hitter, Joe Lee. 68 is a single to right field. Tillman, though, does not have wheels. He's an 8 runner. And that'll bring up Joe LaHood. And guess what, LaHood? There's nobody left on the bench because of the injury to Alea. Cohen, Wirt, Tillman, all in there. Let's look at LaHood's card. Ouch. Yeah, 188 bat. You're seeing like why Colorado is not doing so much this year. So he'll face Ken Brett with 2 on and 2 outs here in the 6th inning. The pitch, 37. That's going to be a K. It stays 3-2. Drago in the 7th. We'll continue. Ken Berry, 66, flies to right. Tommy Davis, 1-9 is a single. Running for him, but basically, yeah, they'll bring Torborg in. Well, actually, won't bring Torborg in. They'll let Tommy Davis stay in the game. Shamsky, 56, short X. This is Moolah. He's a 3 at short. He gives up a single. Runners are on the corners. They got to bring it up for Ron Hansen. This is sort of like Colorado's season right here. I mean, it's pretty much toast anyway, but they'll go push Drago as far as possible. He's been pitching good this year. So they'll bring the infield up for Ron Hansen. 3-6, Ron Hansen. We saw the card earlier. We'll look at it again. Homer, 1-14 fly ball, and that's the kiss of death, folks. That is a 3-run homer, and just like that, we are witnessing the Rocky season fall completely apart. Not only will Hansen round the bases, they'll bring in Torborg to catch, Bacabella to play first, and now they have defense everywhere. 6 1/3 innings for Reed. This is terrible. Just bad news. Schellenbach will come on in the 7th. Face John Bacabella. 1-4 left. And Steve Whitaker, 3-10 center. Stretch time in Colorado, down by 4. Oh, what an awful year it has been. Dispiriting year. Stretch time, we have been listening to the Shocking Blue. 1969. Famous for that song, Venus, I'm Your Venus. Which is coming up next, by the way, on their record. But yeah, the Shocking Blue, I think they're from Amsterdam, maybe? I'm not sure. I think so. Anyway, bottom of 7th, here we go. Ken Brett. Let's see. 3 innings to go. We have Hambright and Roland. Brett will stick around. Gagliano with a 4-run lead. 2-12, short. Don Money, 5-12, short X. Kubiak's a 2-19, but they get a cheap single off the good defensive player. Rick Monday, final batter for Brett, 6-11. First X. This is Bacabella's a 3-11 at first base. They get another single. 2 on, 1 out, and that'll be it. Brett goes the inning in a 3rd. And we'll have Roger Hambright come on in the 7th. And it'll be Billy Cohen. Billy Cohen with 2 on. 1-8 is a K. And with 2 outs, it's Dave Kingman. 38 is a K. 6-2. What a disaster. A-Rod in the 8th. 52, pitcher. Tim Cullen, 59, second. Kubiak, 59, second C. Bottom of the 8th, Hambright will continue. Tillman. 37 is a K. Don Wirt, 410, center B. And Joe Lee, 59, second C. They are filing out of the Rocky Mountain State here. What a disaster this year has been. Didn't see it coming. They came out the first series of the year. They did a rematch against the Giants, and they beat them 3-2. From that point on, it's gone downhill. So Mel Queen will come on in the 9th inning with them down 6-2. Ken Berry, 33, pops a short. Tommy Davis, 110 single. Art Shamsky, 411, left X. Oh, Cohen's in left field, is a 4-16. That's a base hit. Those on the corners for Jeff Torborg, 65, short X. This is Don Money. He gets double play ball. Bottom of the 9th, 6-2. And Jim Rowland is going to come in for Las Vegas, one of the guys they improved. So it just goes to show you, if you're a really bad team and you're drafting, sometimes adding new players is not as good as taking the guys you already have, improving them, step one, and then starting to add players. That's what Vegas has done this year. And they go from one of the worst records in baseball, and they're a 500 team. That's all it took. Just getting a 1-0 in center field, a 325 hitter, Tommy Davis. Kubiak's a 2 at short, Cullen's a 2 at second base, A-Rod's a 1 at third. Bacabella can catch and play first base. Whitaker can hit lefties as a left-handed batter. They got Blue Moon Odom, Woody Fryman. It's not a bad team, really. I mean, I don't expect them to do much if they even make the playoffs, but they're not a bad team. So, bottom of the 9th, Jim Rowland against Joe LaHood. 48 is a K. Gagliano, 69, rolls a second. Don Money, 66. Boy, this guy's a center field. They fold up like a cheap card table here in Colorado. Not the Rockies we know and remember from a year ago. Clearly, something's off with the chemistry on this team. And Las Vegas, after dropping the first 2 games, storm back, win 4 straight, and now they're thinking they can win this division. Mel Queen is up 2 hits in the 9th. Schellenbach got everybody out. Dick Drago, tough loss. 12 hits, 6 runs. Everything earned. 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Jim Rowland gets the final 3 outs, a strikeout. Hambright inning in 2/3. 3 Ks. Nobody got on base. Ken Brett gave up 2 singles. He got 4 singles and a K. We did the right move by pulling Tony Cloninger. He gave up 3 hits and 2 runs, but his bullpen, did their job. 4 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1-009, 0-109, 614, 27, 1548, 4815. There it is. Gosh, Las Vegas. Usually, this division has a different division winner every year because it's so hard to find any consistency when you're constantly, you don't have a particular source to pull from. You're always pulling from the extra player bin in the Strat extra player set, usually. That's where you're getting your guys. Whereas everybody else has, all the established teams get to keep their guys in there for future consideration. And they can protect certain players. And there's no such thing as protecting players for these teams. So, There's the ugliness right there. Colorado Rockies are 6-15. They have to thank the Cleveland Indians, who are 6-16, so that they don't have the worst record in baseball. 6-15, hitting .235 with a .475 team ERA. Meanwhile, Las Vegas, feel good story, 12-11, hitting .282. What is going on? With a .439 team ERA. So who was the star hitter for Las Vegas? Tommy Davis. I mentioned him as a .320 hitter. He's 36 for 94, even though that's over .360. And as far as power, they don't have a lot of power, but they have a lot of steady players. Pitching, Woody Fryman is 4-2, and yeah, they're a team that's a game over 500, so there's not a lot to celebrate there. Otherwise, we have played 330 games now, and we are seeing a slow but steady increase in batting average and ERA. I expect that to eventually turn down. It's trending up, but it'll eventually trend down once the bad teams are eliminated, and the teams who advance are going to be teams with good pitching staffs, and the league area is going to go back down. 261, 398 team ERA through 330 games. That's it for this National League Mountain Division series. Thanks for checking it out. We'll see you next time.